A very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now the Australian share market is expected to start the week in the red, and that's after a dismal ending on Wall Street on Friday. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open 51 points lower or 0.7% lower. On Friday, at the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 1% lower or 75 points lower at 7,222. Over the week, it closed 0.1% or 4 points higher. On Friday, all sectors closed in the red. The sector with the fewest losses was materials, down 0.2%. The worst performing sector was utilities, down 4.1%. The best performing stock on Friday was Magellan Financial Group. Their shares closed 18.5% higher at $21.70. They're followed by shares in Net Wealth and Whitehaven Coal. The worst performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 was QBE Insurance. Their shares closed 8.7% lower at $11.55. They're followed by shares in Origin Energy and Incentive Pivot. Now moving on to some business news from this morning, and AGL Energy has rejected an unsolicited preliminary non-binding indication of interest from a consortium led by Brookfield Asset Management, including Grok Ventures, and that was to acquire 100% of the shares in AGL Energy for $7.50 per share by way of scheme of arrangement. The company plans to progress the proposed merger of AGL Energy to establish two separately listed businesses called AGL Australia and Accel Energy. So the company does consider the proposed merger will deliver better value for AGL Energy shareholders. And Silver Lake Resources has completed their acquisition of Heart Gold, and they've already started a review of operations at Sugar Zone Mine, which is owned by Heart in Northern Ontario in Canada. The Sugar Zone Mine started production back in 2019 and is one of Ontario's most recent and highest grade gold mines. The acquisition was completed for $145 million. And Ampol has delivered the highest earnings since 2018 and record fuel sales. The petrol station company delivered an after-tax profit of $560 million compared with a loss of $485 million in financial year 2020. They had record total sales volumes of 22.04 billion litres of fuel, with strong international growth for the year ending 31st of December 2021. They'll pay a final dividend of 41 cents per share, fully franked, bringing the total dividend for the year to 93 cents. Now, it's a very busy day for companies announcing their earnings. Today, we also are expecting results from Adairs, Altium, BlueScope Steel, Cooper Energy, Endeavour Group, Latitude, Lendlease, NIB, Nuix, Oz Minerals, Reliance Worldwide, Xenix, Sonic Healthcare, Super Retail Group and Viva Energy. And we'll bring you all the latest on these results as soon as we get them. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on The Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
And welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. Over in the US, on Wall Street, the Dow Jones fell 0.7%. The S&P 500 also dipped 0.7%, and the Nasdaq ended 1.2% lower. In Europe, the Pan-Regional Stock 600 share index retreated from initial gains to close down at 0.81%. MSCI's gauge of stocks across the globe shed 0.85%. Now, crude oil extended their losses. The oil prices declined as the prospect of increased Iranian oil exports eclipsed fears of potential supply disruption resulting from the Russia-Ukraine crisis. WTI futures fell 69 cents to settle at $91.07 a barrel. Brent settled up 57 cents at $93.54 a barrel. Gold rebounded marginally from the key $1,900 level. US gold futures ended down 0.1% at $1,899 an ounce. Meanwhile, Bitcoin fell below the $40,000 mark at one point. Well, that's all from me for now. That's all from our Morning Outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.